If you're on long-term medications that you struggle to pay for, see if you can find it here from a good manufacturer. The pharmacist can send it to you back home via UPS. This vial of insulin will cost only about $10 and have several doses. But even if you aren't from the US, there are often cosmetic things you can get here for quite cheap, like Retin-A anti-wrinkle cream for one thing. Government-funded hospitals do an excellent job at ridiculously low prices. I've been impressed with the level of care I've gotten at Beer Hospital as well as the Kathmandu Teaching Hospital. This is a free health clinic. The thing to remember is that they do the best that they can. One option for travelers is the privately funded hospitals like Norvik. This is probably the most expensive in Kathmandu unless you go to Siwik, which is where the tourists with travel insurance are cared for. The price of seeing a doctor is around $80 at Siwik, but only about $5 to $10 at Norvik and under $1 at the government hospitals. Here I am getting an endoscopy for a stomach condition. It was just an ulcer and only cost around $400 for the entire thing. It was as modern as I'd expect back home, and the doctor was so kind and caring. They have every department you can think of, even chiropractic. So if you need blood workup or anything like that, you can take care of your health issues prior to trekking. Our travel insurance link in the description will take you to the best values on any travel insurance shopping platform. It features the highest rated policies from A+ international travel insurance companies. The canteen at the hospital was really impressive. The cooks had hairnets and uniforms, and everything was very inexpensive. 2 of us had lunch for about $5, and they even have real coffee. When you shop on our travel insurance platform, by the way, you get the same prices as are offered by the companies directly. But if you do need to put in a claim, Insure My Trip will provide you with an advocate. When does an insurance company actually want to pay a claim? You'll find great dental care in Nepal too. This is a private office and the dentist was excellent. The office is clean, and just to give you an example, a root canal will cost around $100, maybe less, and you can even get the Invisalign tooth straightening system here. Things like this can really make traveling inexpensive when you take in the savings like this into consideration. There are many clinics like this, offering a wide variety of healing modalities, such as the eye treatments like I had here. It isn't for everyone or every health issue, but it's often worth a try before scheduling invasive surgery. While you are here, you can get a therapeutic massage or other treatments. These treatments are non-invasive and may even prevent surgery. There's one treatment offered at the larger Ayurveda facilities to clean the arteries that can prevent the need for heart surgery. This ghee eye treatment uses actual ghee or clarified butter, and if it looks like bagels or donuts, it's because it is. Well, flour and water for sure. One morning, I accidentally poked myself in the eye after I'd already fallen on the stairs a week or so before. Be sure to pick up a pair of sunglasses that have UV protection. When you buy from the street vendors, though, they don't usually have genuine UV protection. They just have the sticker. There are many of these shops, though, that can provide good quality UV sunglasses, prescription eyeglasses, and contact lenses at excellent prices. You can find Tibetan clinics like this that can treat a variety of illnesses. They have excellent high-altitude sickness medication as well as other natural medications for diabetes, high blood pressure, and many other issues. We were so impressed with this Tibetan doctor, Dr. Amchi, that we joined with her and her husband to have them on the board of Kegarne for Nepal, our nonprofit agency. All of the links for our Nepali friends featured in the video here can be found in the description. You can feel it vibrating this far out.
So, shall we start?
Yeah.
So, I'll basically start from the head, the crown chakra. So, I'm going to put it onto your hand like this.
Okay.
And do the tap.
Okay.
For this, you need to put your hands like this. This way. Okay, this one, stay still. Okay. You can close your eyes.
If you're out in Kathmandu shopping, you'll often pass by stores like this. The merchants are always happy to demonstrate the power of these healing bowls, so don't be afraid to stop in. They're great for relaxation, migraines, and joint pain, but many miracles are attributed to these bowls, and they work well with anyone practicing yoga. If you work with yoga or other natural healing modalities, you'll want to have the proprietor send the bowls back home by UPS or insured mail. You can get them at a pretty good bargain here. Many healthcare professionals, from chiropractic to yoga instructors, sell these bowls in their clinics. If you're into natural healing, you may even want to stay in Nepal a while and get some higher learning done. You'll find this Ayurveda department can provide certification and degree at a real bargain. The Tribhuvan University is an internationally accredited university. On a side note, Nepal is an excellent place to do your internship or thesis for many kinds of degrees. Here I am answering the age-old question, if a grandma falls in the forest, is she going to make a lot of noise complaining? There are even some excellent places that can do a laser procedure that can repair cataract for well under $150 per eye, as just one more example of the health values. Many people here in Nepal know the old ways, like rubbing this leaf on a knee after an accident. You can find shaman and other village traditions here. And when all else fails, why not? But what if you're up trekking and you get hurt? One reason to stay on the designated trekking paths is that there is often a free healthcare facility like this nearby. They do the best that they can and usually have a helipad to get you to Kathmandu. I hope this video will help you to make it easier to navigate Nepal's healthcare system and find some awesome medical values while you're here. The world has changed since this COVID-19 pandemic began, so we strive even more to become the premier travel channel, providing tips for Nepal, keeping you safe so you can enjoy Nepal even more. This channel serves as a Nepal travel guide, helping tourists traveling to Nepal, providing travel tips just for Nepal, Kathmandu, and the Kathmandu Valley. Our Nepal Travel Guide is a growing collection of tips and tricks to help you get the most out of Nepal. So, what about Nepal? Follow along with us as we explore Nepal. Hit subscribe, like. See you next time.